So if you just woke up and you're not a big fan of PRS, you probably won't know that they've just announced like a big announcement here today. It's a beautiful signature guitar for a very talented guitar player called Dany Villarreal, and so it's her first ever signature guitar for PRS. So I wasn't planning to make this video, to be honest with you, but when I woke up this morning and I seen the guitar, I just knew I had to kind of bring it to attention because it's absolutely stunning. I think PRS lately is absolutely killing it with like the signature models. Like, just look at Ed Sheeran's baritone. Like, that guitar is if you like looks, these guitars are second to none. So I just want to make it clear, I'm not a professional guitar reviewer by any means whatsoever, and I'm definitely not a professional expert in PRS. So this is just my love for beautiful looking guitars, and when I seen this video, when I seen this announcement, I just had to bring it to light because the guitar is just absolutely stunning. So, uh, as a few of you might know, I did have a PRS recently that I sent back, so I'm not holding a grudge against PRS by any means. That was one guitar out of like probably 1,000 guitars that I just didn't get a very good one or whatever. But my PRS journey isn't over. At some point I will get another PRS. So anyway, let's just have a look here at this actual guitar. Right, so at first look here, the first thing that grabs my attention is just the finish. Look at how beautiful that finish is. PRS are calling it Ocaso, which means sunset, and I think that that's actually a perfect name for this guitar because it really does look like one. So you have purples blending into pinks, then oranges and yellows, and everything. It doesn't look over the top. It looks really, really classy, but it's just a completely different form for what we're used to seeing on a PRS. So I've seen quite a few PRS guitars, but this one just really made me go like, wow, I would love to get my hands on that guitar. So some of the details about the guitar that makes this a wee bit special and makes it a wee bit different than like a normal custom 24, I guess. So if you look at the PRS birds, the inlays, Danny has her own custom inlays, and they're called Solaceito, which means little sun in Spanish, obviously, or Mexican. So there's also the larger sun inlay at the 12th fret, and I really like the PRS didn't just throw some random design on the fretboard. Everything just ties in really well with the sunset Mexican theme, and obviously Danny's Mexican heritage. That's obviously what she wanted. So to me, that's exactly what a signature guitar should be, exactly what the artist wants, in their heritage. So it shouldn't be just your favorite colors, with your name on the truss rod. It should actually be a little bit of personalization, from the story from your life. So that's why I love what PRS is actually doing here. I think they've absolutely nailed it, and I think Danny's going to be extremely happy with this guitar. So then you've got the body, which is mahogany, the neck's mahogany. You've got what PRS is calling a pattern thin neck profile, PRS locking tuners, Gen 3 tremolo, and a pair of DMO humbuckers. Now, I don't really know all of the exact specs and of these pickups or anything like that there, so I can't really tell you what they're going to sound like, but I'm sure there's going to be lots of demos out there, of Danny actually playing it, that you'll actually be able to go and hear what they sound like, but I'm sure knowing PRS, it sounds absolutely amazing. Hey, sorry about interrupting the video here, but I just want to take a wee quick second to just say, like, if you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. It would mean the absolute world to me. I never liked asking people to subscribe, but the more I've been making these videos, the more I realize I kind of have to throw this in there. So anyway, I love making these videos for you. I'm trying to make daily lick videos on the guitar, like lick of the day videos, and I love making this content about artists and guitars and the music industry in itself. So anyway, there'll be loads more content coming, and it's just going to keep getting better and better. So if you like it and you want to stick around for the journey, that'd be amazing. Okay, back to the video.
And this is myself in a guitar. So I'm very grateful to PRS for giving me this opportunity and working together to create this beautiful guitar that you see right here. I love it. Now it's your turn to play it. Hopefully you guys will love it, and know that I had you in mind when we were working on creating this guitar. If you are a fan of our music and you call me Solecito, this guitar is for you too. So I hope you have a lot of fun playing it. And if you don't know us and you're seeing this video and you get to play it, I hope you feel all the love that I have for music and for performing. And I hope that it inspires you to do you and just know that there's no limits to where your imagination can take you, even signature guitar.
So, now all that said, if you want to get your hands on one of these, it's a good chance you're probably not going to be able to. There's only 200 of them that's going to be actually made, which means that most of us are probably never even going to see one in person. You know, we'll be lucky to see Danny probably playing it on stage. I would say the other 199 of them, maybe Danny keeps a couple of spares for herself, but I think the rest of them is going to end up going to some sort of PRS collector, you know, and they'll never be seen again. So, which is unfortunate because these are such beautiful guitars and they should be on stage and they should be getting played. But the unfortunate part about it is that they're collector's editions, you know, and so people are going to just buy them and they're going to hold on to them, you know, and store their value in them, you know, or store their worth in them. So, anyway, hopefully PRS realize that this is an amazing guitar and that, you know, some of us guys out there that can't afford these crazy high-end signature models, you know, we would probably buy it if they released it in an SE. So that's what I'm hoping for, that it comes to an SE. And I do believe that if it came to an SE, I would have to get my hands on one to play because uh, I'm a sucker for just a beautiful top on a guitar, and PRS is just absolutely killing it. There's nobody doing it like PRS when it comes to these guitars. So anyway, if you don't know who Dany Villarreal is, she plays in a three-piece band, her and her two sisters. They're like a Mexican band, so go check her out. She's absolutely friggin' phenomenal. She's an amazing singer. She's an amazing guitarist. PRS have done an amazing job with this guitar, and I really hope that someday I be able to get to see one in person. So anyway, that's just what I think. I think it's absolutely the most beautifulest PRS guitar that I've ever seen. Uh, Two questions for you. Do you think the PRS should make it an SE version so as like us people that don't have all the money in the world can get their hands on one? And the second question is, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you actually genuinely think of this guitar? Do you like it? Do you not? Anyway, if you're new here, my name's Brendan. This is Chasing the Blues, and this channel is all about discovering great guitar players, great guitars, and the stories behind them all. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.